What's up, everybody? First fishing of this season is today. So the weather is still a little cold out. You'll see in one of my last spots I go to that the lake is still frozen, but this one, when I got to it, was moving water, so it was a perfect opportunity to get some lines in the water. Now, I don't want to give out the exact location of these spots because they're not spots that I found myself. This spot here, for example, Brad gave me, and you'll see he'll show up in a minute or so, but he was just running a little late because daylight savings crew. Now, the target species fish that I'm going after today is carp. So I used a pack bait with some secret ingredients that I'm not going to let you know, maybe in another video, but not today. Now, I was trying to catch 2 or 3 smaller fish. This way I can put them in my garden and it will help fertilize the soil throughout the summer. So the rig I'm running today is my normal fishing rod with braided line, and then I go to a leader, and then a small piece of mono, which has a spring lead which holds the actual pack bait, and then it goes down to a size 6 hook. On that hook is a piece of corn, which that I'll give you is mixed into the pack bait ingredients. Now, this recipe here I got from my buddy Dan in my job. So that's, again, I just don't want to give out too much stuff that I'm just learning myself today. Once I try to perfect things and put little other turns on it, I'll let you know. Now, Brad was setting up his rod on the other side of this tree just because the area where I was would be a little too tight for 3 rods. I did originally have 3 out in the beginning, but it just became a headache, so I went down to 2. Now, being the idiot I am, I wound up hitting pause on the camera, and it happened at the worst time because as soon as I hit pause and started talking to Brad, I got a big bite and I caught a fish.
Like that?
But I don't have it on the 360 camera. Luckily, Brad's a good photographer and he caught all the action. Now, I did wind up keeping that carp. He was right around 10.5 pounds. So instead of doing a bunch of small fish, I decided to keep just the one for the garden. We decided to pack it up, had spot number 2, just to see what it looks like, because neither of us has been to this one before. Thanks, Dan, from my job, for giving me this location. Now, this spot was pretty trashed, both from people and just Mother Nature. Like I said, this is the first time I'm out fishing since the winter, and we had a pretty good winter. There was a lot of fallen trees and just trash and debris around, so me and Brad stayed for a while. We did more cleaning than we did do fishing, but it's all right because we'll definitely be coming back to this spot in the future. But for today, we decided just to clean up the bank as much as possible. We didn't go too crazy into picking up too much stuff. Just moved a lot of the debris back. This way it's easier to walk around. Hopefully other fishermen are like me and him. If you pull up to a spot, try to leave it a little cleaner than when you showed up. Don't be a scum and leave your trash laying all around because it's just not what you're supposed to do. Now, we decided to leave this spot and check out one more. I'll give you the location of this one because it's a fairly known spot, Falls Township Lake. The main reason I wanted to stop by this one, another buddy of mine said he wanted to take his boat out in it, and I just wanted to see what the boat dock looked like and everything like that, just to give him a heads up. But I was honestly surprised when I got there and seen that the water was still frozen. So I just decided to throw my line out right before the frost and see if anything would happen with it. Being that the ice was just so close to shore, I decided that staying around here wasn't the best idea because it just limits the amount of fishing you can do. If I'm only throwing my line out 10 foot, the chances of a fish coming that close is going to be
I threw my bobber out there just...
So, as always, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and continue to watch because I'm going to be catching a bunch of fish coming up soon.